Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always exciting to be back.
You know, it's amazing what you can find in the comments section these days.
Oh, yeah.
And today's source, it's a doozy.
I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
So we've got this very passionate comment, and it's all about Daniel Green, the history YouTuber.
Ah, yes. I've seen a few of his videos. Seems like a pretty engaging guy.
Right. Well, this commenter, they're not so thrilled with him.
Oh. What's the beef?
They're basically accusing him of constantly bringing up J.K. Rowling's stance on transgender issues.
That's a hot-button topic for sure.
And they don't think he's doing it out of genuine concern.
So they're saying it's performative, like he's just trying to score points or something?
Exactly. Like he's afraid of, getting canceled if he doesn't toe the line.
Yeah, that whole cancel culture thing, it's a real concern for a lot of people, especially those with a public platform.
I mean, there are cases where people have lost jobs, sponsorships, all kinds of things.
Definitely. It can have serious consequences. I think we've all seen examples of that.
With this comment, it goes even deeper. The commenter says that Green might be a totally different person in real life.
Interesting. So they're suggesting that his online persona is like a carefully constructed facade.
Yeah, like he's putting on a show to avoid any backlash.
It makes you wonder, right? How much of what we see online is truly authentic?
And how much is shaped by this fear of saying the wrong thing. It's like walking a tightrope.
It really is. One misstep and boom, there goes your reputation.
And it's tough because online things can get taken out of context so easily.
Absolutely. Nuance can get lost and intentions can be misconstrued.
It's a minefield, really. But there's this one part of the comment that I found especially interesting.
Oh, tell me more.
They seem really frustrated with arguments that are based on feelings. Like, they use pretty strong language, calling Green's stance trendy and performative, and dismissing any concerns about Rowling as so-called transphobia.
So they're looking for more logic, less emotion.
It seems that way. Like they want cold, hard facts.
Yeah.
Not, personal anecdotes or emotional appeals.
I can see where they're coming from, to a point. Logic definitely has its place, especially when we're talking about complex issues.
But how do we completely separate emotions from everything?
Right, because at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all driven by our emotions to some degree.
So where do we draw the line? How do we find that balance between logic and emotion?
It's a tricky one. I don't think there's an easy answer. But maybe it starts with self-awareness.
Like recognizing our own biases.
Exactly. And being open to the fact that other people might see things differently.
Even if those perspectives are based on emotions that we might not personally share.
Precisely. Empathy is key, I think. Being able to put ourselves in other people's shoes.
Now, there's one more thing from this comment that we need to address. It's a bit sensitive.
Okay, I'm all ears.
The commenter tries to justify understanding J.K. Rowling's perspective by bringing up this hypothetical scenario where Green's loved ones are harmed by a transgender person.
Ah, I see.
And they use that to, validate her concerns.
Yeah, that's a dangerous line of thinking. I mean, regardless of where you stand on the whole Rowling debate, connecting transgender individuals with harm is it's simply wrong.
It's perpetuating harmful stereotypes.
I think contributing to a climate of fear and discrimination.
Which is the last thing we need.
Definitely. It's important to remember that people should be judged on their individual actions, not on stereotypes associated with any group they belong to.
So we've gone from cancel culture to online personas to the role of emotions, and now this.
This one comment really has taken us on quite the journey.
It really has.
And it leaves us with a lot to think about.
It does. Like, how do we, as individuals, navigate these tough conversations online?
Especially when they touch on such sensitive topics.
How do we make sure our voices are heard without resorting to harmful rhetoric or generalizations?
It's a challenge for sure.
But it's one we need to face head on.
Absolutely, because the way we communicate online, it matters. It has real-world consequences.
So for everyone listening, we'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you approach these difficult conversations online?
How do you find that balance between expressing yourself authentically and being mindful of the impact your words might have?
Let us know.
Until next time.
Bye for now.